Dire team ban. Dire team pick.
Night Stalker.
Newbee's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
All right, hey there, guys. We'll bring on some Dota music here. Ba-bow. All right, we're back in the game, and we return here. It is game number 2, iG.Vitality versus Newbee. It is the Shanghai Major lower bracket final for the Chinese qualifiers. This means that the winner of the series will be going on to Shanghai to join LGD as the second Chinese qualifying squad. And iG.Vitality, English. iG.Vitality, they had their chance against LGD, but they did fall short. And now they face, well, another bigger name in Chinese Dota themselves. With their brand new star, Mr. Chuan, Mr. Shakalan, Mr. Chian. Anyway. They didn't look too bad the first game. I'd say Newbee kind of walking around a little bit. Maybe drafting became an issue in terms of the overall lockdown for that Weaver. Great little pickup there. We saw a couple moments. Actually, you know what? We really didn't. Turned a couple places, I guess, with the Razor. Kitty, a little bit with the Razor, or with the Luxila rather. But that Phoenix pick just didn't seem to get much done. It couldn't find a good opportunity, good moment, and it seemed to lack energy with the rest of what they had. There was no disruptor or anything to bring people back to disorganize the fight. The best he could do was try and popping it off inside the cogs of his opponent. So, either way, draft starting to look very similar. Obviously, the Earth Spirit won't be making a return.
Newbee's turn to ban.
And Night Stalker, he'll be back along with the Razor. So same picks there for iG.Vitality. Whereas the Spirit Breaker and the Gyrocopter will be picked up here for Newbee. So How, going on to his old standby, personal favorite.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
So there's the Clinks ban, something that iG.Vitality did whip out there for QD last night, and they're going to ban out the Moose Shadow Fiend, which worked out extremely well. I mean, does not look like a nerfed hero whatsoever. And they will then take out the Lina as well, something that Chuan has played in support to good effect, and of course can also be thrown in the mid lane. So I can dig that. Well, now what do you want to look for? Faces Void obviously already gone. A little bit of a pairing with the Gyrocopter people have been looking for lately.
5 seconds.
You can go for a couple different heroes in terms of showing up your lane. They still have the Darkseer, honestly. Darkseer, yeah, you could ban out something like, I don't know if I'm going to ban out Nyx Assassin. They'll ban out the Wraith King. Still good for like kind of the wombo combo plan. If they want to pick up the Darkseer for too late, I like it here. Spirit Breaker, Iron Shell, very powerful. Gyrocopter, Vacuum, obviously great with the call down working together. And there's plenty of other heroes you can work into in your mid lane and supports that can easily synergize with the Vacuum, Earthshaker, you know, and even a Lion for Chuan. And oh, there we go. That's a Darkseer. So very solid picks here. And do they want to go for the Nyx? It's kind of a classic counter people like to pick up. It's decent up against the Gyrocopter as well with the Spike Carapace. But there's that Disruptor we were discussing about having some actual control, trying to kind of pen these guys in here. And, well, now, do we get the Chuan Lion? It's going to be some sort of a pick there. I think that's what it'll be. Unless they want to go for, like, the Enchantress. Up against the Razor. I think I like line. Maybe they'll pick a mid here. Wait for a 0. Let's
10
say they go for a
seconds
mid
remaining.
up against the Razor. They have the Queen of Pain available. It's decent with the
5
Gyrocopter. You'll have
seconds
a lot of
remaining.
heavy magic damage, but it works out pretty well
Reserve time.
in the early game. And then, you know, Gyrocopter takes the physical stuff moving into the later stages. What else do they pick up here in the mid? Oh, we still have Invoker. Invoker, Darkseer, Gyrocopter. That seems really strong. So a couple different options that I think are all very viable here. We did have a Moo Troll Warlord earlier. I don't know if we're gonna go back to that. That was a wacky. Not that I'm complaining. But you've already got your mech carrier and Darkseer. You're gonna have the early rotation of Gyrocopter. He could go for something like the drums. Maybe what about a Zeus? Is that too weak against Razor? No, they're gonna go for the Viper. So I didn't think they would with the mech carrier, but this means you can go for something like the S&Y instead. A little bit tankier on the Viper, a little bit more aggressive at the same time. And obviously great inside that static storm. You can just be dealing back the damage, and someone who can actually stand toe-to-toe with the Razor in the mid lane as well. So several great reasons to make this pick here. And all that'll be left for them will be the final pick for Chuan. And they can base that
10
off of
seconds
whatever
remaining.
IG want to go for here. If it's a more mobile carry like an Ember Spirit or
5
something
seconds
along those
remaining.
lines, then they can opt for the Blinking Line. And if that gets banned out, there's still going to be the Blinking Shadow Shaman too, which would
Reserve
synergize
time.
well. A little bit of early push that they kind of have here, like the Viper, Darkseer, Gyrocopter. They don't have the best base hitting, and a little support to shore that up could be good. But the typical Witch Doctor could also be nice for them. So I really like this draft so far. It looks good. Looking good for Newbee. I'm starting to favor them, but how do they get back Vitality? What do they want to get back in this game? All-out aggression? Gonna be tough. Don't really have a draft designed to run at them. They've got to... Then again, if you can't actually run at them and force them off the towers, Disruptor becomes the &1 hero, where you kind of cash in on a hero kill every time you manage to push them away. Bringing somebody back in. Oops. Well, they are definitely taking their time here. Do they want to go for the... Oh, what about the Venge? We talked about that so much. It doesn't have that A synergy with the Disruptor, but you can do kind of some cheeky swap plays back in if that's something they've been practicing or working on. I don't know if they want to try like an Oracle Razor. Definitely not thinking Undying up against the Gyrocopter.
Witch Doctor.
They'll grab the Witch Doctor for themselves. Seems to be a hero that Wrong likes quite a bit, and that's a little bit more of an AoE-centric hero as well.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, final ban here.
Reserve
Some
time.
position 1 hero up against Gyrocopter. Just the anime seems to be very popular coming to this final ban phase. They definitely have 4 heroes I think that could provide the space for it. As well, he's decent at bursting down Gyrocopter in the mid to the
10
late game if he gets
remaining.
enough farm off to the sides, and of course he'll have a favorable matchup against the Darkseer too.
5
So a lot of reasons to go for that, and well, they're gonna ban out the Sark. It is something that they've picked before. Other cores that we've seen QD on so far this series, or rather, sorry, so far this tournament. We've had a couple. The Juggernaut already banned out. Oh, those first 2 with the Death Prophet. Well, there's the Lion ban out. So now do we get the Shadow Shaman pick?
Turn to pick.
Or are they going to just say, let's go for Enchantress and use the slow and a little bit more of a sustain? We'll see, we'll see. They've already banned out the Wraith King. Like, what's even left? PL? That is obviously for IG, but like they could be going for like a PL or something.
10
we'll see.
seconds remaining.
What do I think for Chuan? I can't decide between Enchantress or Shadow Shaman. Of course, they'll just grab the Venge themselves. That's a pretty solid pick. Not really his style, though, you know? I always feel like he likes those bigger playmaking here. But EternaLEnVy and Agam Scepter can turn and hero into a big playmaker. And final pick.
10 seconds remaining.
Did they dare go? Oh, okay. Well, I mentioned the terror or the animage, but I didn't think about the terror blade. That's even more space that you're gonna make here, I think, on the side of iG.Vitality. Well, what are the pros here? When I think of Terror Blade and I think about trying to kill one, I often consider vision as the major aspect, having something like a Beastmaster, because one of the most frustrating parts is trying to maneuver yourself around, like moving towards one illusion and your smoke doesn't pop, and you're moving deeper into the map, and he moves so fast that by the time you actually have made that full rotation from illusion to into the middle of the jungle, he's already left there, and he's like rounding around the Roshan pit into your jungle. So superior ward, superior vision, generally going to be the key factor. At least that's what I've seen
For battle.
myself in these games. But let's find out how they're going to decide to counter here on the side of Newbee, because if they do, they will be taking a direct ticket to the Shanghai Majors. The qualifiers are theirs, and them LGD will hop on a bus together and go have themselves a big old party with the likes of Alliance and Liquid. And it'll just be a rockin' old time. And so, two very quick wards coming here from the dire side. Radiant as well. Not gonna be spotted out here. And is this the little hoop? I think it's on the hoop. So hard to tell. Yeah, there's a little hoop over here that you guys can see in the rocks. That's where I placed mine. It's definitely on top. So the benefit of this here is that when you do the classic D ward right here, it doesn't actually hit. I'm not sure he placed it front over. It's really hard to tell. Guess we'll find out. I'm sure he did. It's unlikely that he wouldn't. This ward, this is one of those classic, like, it's so obvious I'm not even going to de-ward it wards. That's kind of how I feel about this. It's like, oh, who plays a ward there? Clearly it's going to be this one where it blocks the camp too.
Gold is a great conductor.
Well, we'll go over the roles here. This will be Yi-Chen's, geez, I don't even know, it's like his 9th game on Razor, I believe, in the qualifiers. He's been playing it a ton. Every game that I seem to be casting, he's showing off his golden helmet. And bottom lane, it will be XXS, and hey, he's actually not gone for his Iron Talon yet, like he had on the Phoenix and like he's on past Night Soccer games. I'm really interested to see how that item's actually going to fit into the offlane meta, because we've seen a couple reactions to like jungling broods that are, I almost want to say abusing it, and how much they get. Alright, well. Yi-Chen, he's kind of testing the waters here. Seeing what kind of a reaction he'll get from the Vengeful Spirit. And too late. He's unsurprisingly going to be zoned out here. But man, isn't this just great as the Darkseer? He might have to sell, but he's going to get the pull off. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Wrong. He'll slip that sentry in there. And going to be shutting down one of the prospective levels and farm sources here for your Darkseer. Plasma field thrown out. Just having himself a little bit of fun here. Does he have boots? No. Again, pretty quiet. Disruptor, I mean, is probably the best hero in the game up against Darkseer. Like, in terms of a support, obviously, any mage I think his class is the best in terms of overall. But relying so heavily on Surge,
You almost.
Disruptor, he just kind of says, no. And he'll grab himself the bounty rune. And it's so low level 1 though, like there's just no way that this will be happening. Regen rune being held here on the bottom lane. We'll see who that's going to go towards. Looks like it's probably going to be the Viper. I don't know. I don't even know. He doesn't even know what he's going to do with it. Hell, he might just leave it. Okay. He like, fakes the charge, like, haha, now I need a regen rune, I'll go back and get it. XXS. They have a stun into Rocket Barrage. They think they can dive this? Apparently not. Too tanky.
Mine!
There's been a full abandonment. So many heroes abandoning their lanes lately. Oh, charge down bomb. Now the magic missile. This time it looks like they're going to go for it. The creep movements come in, so they get lucky on the rocket barrages. And with a fairy fire, no, not going to be enough. Cass comes in. See if Ron can pick up a kill here. Oh, he gets a couple lucky bounces. Perfect World misleads us into thinking it was coming on back, especially because it's only level 1, so there's only 2 bounces. And so he won't be able to clean up. And so far, up here in the top lane, Terrorblade's still doing his thing. One CS find the gyro, but I'll take equal farm QD. You know, Terrorblade generally gonna scale a little bit of money with that gold. Such a quiet laning phase, and I tell you that they've got a little bit worried here on Newbee. Like, you're literally giving a Terrorblade a free lane. Is this like the #1 rule? And is this why he has 400 HP? Like, that's his balancing metric, is that you can harass him out, but just because of the disruptor, it's not much Darkseer can do. Man, this is like throwing me off. Why is it like a fish? I want it. It's probably some perfect world thing I can't get. Described unborrowed virtue. Well, that's life. Win some, you lose some. Well, let's talk about the rotations and the movements and what's going to happen here. So how? He's going to be looking to get level 6. He's going to be looking to get some drums. And probably his phase boots, of course, and just start moving around. I don't think I've seen a treads gyro in a while. That was a thing for a little bit. And like just the past couple patches, there was like one point where we were getting 30% treads. EternaLEnVy, I think, started bringing it back the most, but it's all phase these days. Everyone's running around. We got a Night Stalker. He's fast. Oh, mid lane. We almost missed a kill here. Don't worry, guys. Oh, that bash. Easy gaming. Fairy Fire? No, gonna turn it around. Cask bouncing through. Lay tries his own Fairy Fire play. Not gonna be enough. No skill pressing that one. And so the dive is punished. And they'll pick up a little bit of a ban here on their Night Stalker.
From the goddess.
And what about a Terrorblade? What's his pattern like? Well, generally looking for early, you know, just going into drums, going into S and Y, pretty standard stuff, just getting all stats. Always looking for stats for your illusions, building into your Scotties. And he even has that one point in the reflections. He's certainly ready to fight. Like, it's not this Terrorblade that has the rat the entire time. Uh-oh. Screen Nation, this is our side vision here. They're gonna catch 20. Alright, he's in a pickle. Is he actually gonna live? Oh, he gets spotted out here. This is actually gonna work. The way he positioned himself means they can't get the kill here, so they'll get the magic missile onto Baboka. And they're gonna keep the charge going on the QD. Can he get a bash here with the Iron Dome? Oh, come on. I'm not gonna go for it. Need a DD rune here on the Razor as well. Alright, so they finally decided to apply some pressure here. QD, he'll leave the lane. He's sitting on a lot of gold, though. And that is a rather big stack. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Jeez, I'm blind. They just, like, literally ran down. I managed to miss it. The charge was used. Begins the bash, and... Alright, that's the last one we're gonna miss. I'm ready. My body's ready. Also, shout out to everybody in Dota TV. And shout out to PGL too, because they're the ones who sponsored me to last 30 games in English on TV. And it's been pretty fun. So, more movement here from Lee. This guy he doesn't sit in, you know. 5 roll, he doesn't need farm, he doesn't need items. What does he need? He's got boots and Orb of Venom. He's living the dream. Ooh, is this? No, he's going for the headdress too. I mean, I guess pipe's not bad here if they actually want to go for it, but I hope they're not like double meching on accident here. I guess you could just go Vlad's. It's actually not bad in the slightest. I'd actually really like that. That seems totally legit. Good item, gives you a little bit of mana regen. It's going to help shore up what you missed from not having your mech. Nice play. That gets the Invis-Rune. Oh, that was just the fade time, was it? Yeah. Lasts surprisingly long.
Damage.
Too late, he knows there's an Night Stalker, right? Like, hello? Did your team not inform you? Alright. Who didn't say something? That's on Moo, I guess. I don't really know. At least they'll pick up a support for it, but that seems like it shouldn't have happened. But in the end, what does it really matter? There's the counter drums coming from QD. As you can see on the net worth chart, we'll fire it on over. It's 400 gold behind this gyrocopter. He's got the ring loop Quilla first rather than the drums. They're looking to get aggressive. They don't want to allow it, but it's a Terrorblade. You can't sleep on this guy. He's in Ward Vision right now. So they know which one's correct. They're not going to start the charge quite yet. Magic Missile, level 5. 3-1-1 build. High damage output here. Gyrocopter coming in too smoked up. Oh, for the easy vision. Really like the thing here. In they come. QD done. Nothing he can do. And will they keep the pain rolling? Radiant Vision, they're looking. Charging 4, there's going to be a vacuum. We'll see. Oh, he doesn't have it? Oh, I hate this build. Not a fan.
Top tower is under attack.
Alright, well, it's fine. That's fine. We'll allow it this game. That's the only time you get away with this too late. You've been like 4-time MVP today. I guess he needed double surge to try and be anywhere near that lane up top.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
So in comes the counter pressure, Radiant Vision, on the side of the map here. So making that walk down. You gotta think with these two wards, they're wondering where they all are. And look, yeah, he's wondering exactly that. Will they find him? Oh, hello! He's got that tango straight into them. Buys up as much of his earn as he can't finish it off. TP's coming in though. There's going to be a call down, glimpsing him back. This might be a bad position. It's going to hit on the 3. Can they get more? Oh, here we go. The Viper Circle on top of the chat. The Magic Missile, no TP for you, and on top of wrong. iG.Vitality are crumbling at the worst possible time. And your lower bracket final, they are having a rough go over. It's all looking like it's on the back of Mr. QD. Farming away on us terribly. If he can create some sort of an opportunity for them. As this graph starts flying ever upwards.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Really like the timing they've gone for on this draft. They've done an excellent job of moving up towards top. Ooh, he got the mech. It's so interesting.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I think I would like lads more on him. I'm going to allow. So is this like okay with casual headdress just to deal with the? So and that looks like it'll be the plan. It means you can go into the blink really early on the darks here. However, doesn't have the levels in the vacuum. Oh well, we'll let it go this side. Wave Terror going to spot them out here. Can't get the swap off in time. It seems Radiant Vision going to give you an idea here. They got the sun on the XXS. And now the charge is providing a little more. This cast could be good. Can they fight into it? IS coming in. He's going to be taking the majority of the damage stack, or the static link rather, coming in. Oh, he swapped right in the middle of them. And it's not going to be good for the Razor. Sometimes where he wants to be, but not when they're that underfarmed. 3 heroes down. No one even taking a licking on the side of Newbee. They're walking into the tower.
Radiant's
Oh, and I can just feel the motivation slipping away for iG.Vitality, questioning how they're going to make themselves get back into this game. Everything looks so hard and so tough. Even to fight into their own tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, he'll grab himself an Invis rune. It's casual. Can he actually whip something up here? Do they? Oh, they had full vision of this, so. But Volka's just like, oh, please, no, not me. Oh, how? Oh, he wants the farm too badly. Oh, and it's gonna work out here. There's no static storm cell though, and they get the cube for the vision though. We'll go to Darius here, and we'll watch him track him down. Early goes back into the field, and he's fast, but not quite fast enough. Can't get the call down before the silence. Oh, swap. They need salve or something. Call down, now coming down like success, and he will drop, but they'll get one return kill. Each other not making it in time. Nice Stalker ends up getting that 1,024 gold streak though. And then he subsequently dies. So, what do you think? Do you just go for the Midas? He gets an urn. That's probably a good call. I don't think it's, I mean, if you're going to win, it's going to go pretty late, so I wouldn't fault him for a Midas, but it does seem like they still need a little bit more oomph if they want to take any sort of a, like, even a 4v3 or something. So where's this blink at, man? Oh, Vanguard? Alright, I've seen it all. So this, yeah, huh. Alright, well, good against Terrorblade, good against Witch, oh wait, not Witch Doctor, because you don't get any armor. But good up against Illusion and everything. That's one thing that was changed, which I think, I don't know, it still messes with me, is that the block damage used to actually do stuff against things like Death Ward and stuff like that, but that's no longer the case.
Mine.
Unless I'm thinking about that totally wrong, which I probably am. It's like, as I said, game number 30. Gotta cut the boys some slack. Alright, this is their big chance, their big smoke in from the eastern side. It's looking good, looking for a good silence there. And they haven't even thrown it over there. We got the move now. Second side of the storm. Not enough control, gonna bring him the glimpse. Magic missile only on the QD turn. It's a Viper. Okay, still really help. The heal coming from wrong. Vacuum. Call this. Oh, it's not all quite connected there. It's getting close though. They're more like singling them out than going in on the squad. He's gonna be able to throw the next one. He will go down. Now can he chase down Exorcist? Nice surge coming in. Right click. Oh, he's just gonna go for the rock barrage. Good play. Good play. Down will go. Can they go any further? Is the question. Oh, they were so close to the dream combo and just barely missed that call down. And that's all but gather. So, 3 for 2. Still going to favor the Radiant, despite being ahead so much. And look at that damage from the gyro. Yeah, Wonder Ice, first pick, first ban, and, well, especially for someone like Howe, who just knows this hero inside out. 9-1-5 at the 16-minute mark. Give this man a hand. How are we looking on the old Roshan? Obviously that medallion is done, so it's probably something they're going to have their eye on. Are we going to start pre-warding around? Seems a bit obvious, but when you get a general idea of what you want to do in a game, starting to place wards in that idea can be a great way to start actually achieving your goals. But it's spotted out, largely thanks to this sentry team going to pit. No other, or pardon me, this observer ward team going to pit. Obviously, one would assume he's going to place the observer, and they even spotted leaving his inventory on the way out. So, oh man, that is a sad razor. Oh, have you ever seen such a sad razor at 16 minutes? Phase boots, wand, Aquila. Does he have anything in here? Oof, oof. This hurts. Look, I can't even look away. Well, everything up and available. The pings, they're coming out from Mr. Tule. He's saying, boys, let's go. I have a Vanguard. I can do whatever I want.
Illusion.
Alright. Well, this time you can't say they don't have the tools to contest. They have the cash, they have the control. The real question is, do they have the damage and do they have the initiation? That was certainly something they did lack last game. And they can't even get past a Viper illusion.
Radiant's top
What are they gonna do with real deal? Oh, they need to hurry. They have all this vision. What is taking them so long? They're just not gonna contest? I just don't know. Oh, they let it go. Just gonna keep relying on QD.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower
Onto
is
the
under
tower.
attack.
Now we'll go. Look
Radiant's
there.
middle
Just
tower is under attack.
I don't know if they're just deciding that we can't do anything. There's no point because they're probably right. There is no reason to fight into this Aegis right now.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
And we saw this exact same systematic elimination of the outside tier 2s last time. Almost like clockwork from Newbee, is that they just found this point where they were so strong that IG didn't contest, and they didn't try and go high ground. They didn't try and say, okay, well, you don't want to fight us, well, fight us. They said, all right, don't fight us. We'll make our way around the map. We're going to take all the towers. We're going to slowly push you in even further to your base. And yeah, well, maybe it'll be a little bit more clumped up for the actual engagement. What?
Dire's middle tower
What?
is under
What?
attack.
Did they smoke and sit there? Oh, damn it, I missed the smoke gang. Yeah, they definitely went for the smoke sit. Alright, whatever. That's fine. That's not me. That's on Razer. But either way, my point continues. They do the exact same thing. They said, don't fight us. Like, honestly, they're just going to go top. Yeah, it's exactly what they did last time. Like, it's completely like clockwork, and I love it. It is so disciplined. It's good play. It's clearly someone making good shot calls, and it's paying off. Just take a look at this vision. Radiant side, dire side. So sad. It's like, oh, so sad. Hey, this is Crimson Guard coming out here.
Regeneration!
So, apparently now they decide they want to fight with the Aegis up, trying to catch them off guard. Maybe if they catch them right through this line, this could be a great spot to fight. And it looks like they will. They're creeping on a spot to fight. This is the dire side vision. We'll see how they approach this fight due to the vision that they will receive. Okay, here they come to the trees. Nice start coming in. It's like really good sounds. Probably on the dark here. They got it. All right, there's that counter initiation. They're looking for a call down. Now coming down. Static Storm throwing up on top of the move. Really the only one that's going to be taking all the silence here, running through. That's more coming on the Tron. There's the big vacuum and a wall. How? Going to town on the all with the black cannon. Oh my god. He is the complete and utter air force of the Radiant side. No one else required. How? Double kill. And I just can't even imagine how much damage is going to be popped up in this fight. Recap from him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Jeez, great plays by Tule. Honestly, can someone shut this man down?
Dire's top tower is
Whoa!
under attack.
He even eked him out
Dire's
there.
top tower has fallen.
How do you even do that?
Radiant's
He's a
bottom
Darkseer.
tower is under attack.
Unbelievable. 3 full rocket barrages too. And gone. No, see ya. Look at this terrible illusion, man. 212 damage. That's no joke. Let's get some serious farm. So, Crimson Guard done. Looking towards more of these aura items. And pushing higher will be the objective here. Nice early 4-step here for Twan. Not going for the Aether Lens. I find that interesting. Possibly a couple of benefits to that is that you can get kind of that last second 4-step outside of the kinetic field. The other benefit is he's just trying to reposition himself so he can get closer for swaps. Of course, Aether Lens can kind of do the same thing, so probably just a personal preference choice. There's no clockwork or anything. Yeah, I guess Razor.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So this Aegis, not going to be timing up for a little while. They still have a chance to fight with it if they'd like to. Charge not going to work. And this is wrong as well. And finally the SumaiL come out after move. Ends up getting that mech first, of course. Alright. Up the stairs we go. Terrorblade illusions to and fro. Charge. That's the right Terrorblade, but not going to be on the right time. He can still snag up this wave. Oh, moves, glimpse back, doesn't care. I'm a Viper. So there's your Aegis. The trumpet sounds. And with it, maybe new hope rising for iG.Vitality. This is the same score as the end of last game, I'm gonna guess. It was really close to this. It was... I'm gonna check. 18-8, so they're already one up. I suppose the last time they took the victory.
A gift from the goddess.
Alright, are they waiting on bigger items? Are they really going to wait on Roshan? I mean, that is like the super patient play. They might as well. There's just that right amount of gold on how that there's really not anything that you want on the gyrocopter. Like, you want to be going into things
Radiant
like
structures
BKB.
are fortified.
Or, sorry, well, yeah, BKB is true, but I was actually thinking like MKB and Butterfly, but... There's no items in this mid tier that he really wants to buy that he doesn't already have. He's got the drums, he's got the helm. It's fine. So he's going towards that BKB. I know, shocking. It's almost like it's probably the best high ground item in the game when it's 10 seconds at 24 minutes. Like, Disruptor's the only way he dies. There's no question about that. Sorry, I'm one-handed camming while I scratch my face, I confess. You can probably tell. Too late, he'll want the Blink Dagger before high ground, so they're getting a lot of great timings right now. And Muhi seems to be just fine. And Shadowblade unlikely to be done. He could just buy a Glimmer Cave so he has something to use. I think that's actually the play. In fact, it's definitely the play, because you're never going to get a Shadowblade. Just buy a Glimmer. Alright, this is BKB.
Repairs in a jiff.
Rush on. One more minute till we find out their precise timing. 11, 1 and 7, man, how? Whew. He's involved in 18 of their 19 kills. Can anyone beat that? I highly doubt it. No. 14 is the next. Wow, 14's really the next highest? God damn, what a player. What a fucking player. Desperation smoke. Coming up from IG. Can't fault them on it. Vision, oh. It's BKB though. They didn't even want this. Like, what's the point? They ain't gonna bother. I mean, it's worth trying. Oh, maybe not. They're on it. Oh, boo. Big swallow here from Schwan. He will be the sacrifice. He's up and swinging. QD gets the Sunder up onto the half. Can he get the damage? Oh, in the back of his ball. Back and back. QD. Have an illusion. Wrong gets to pull off ulti. Oh my god, doesn't even matter. And TPO for Moon. He'll survive. Final charge will finish off the Night Stalker. Last one alive here. Dead. Do they really want to put themselves through this misery any longer? I don't know. I don't know if they should even try and muster it.
What surge is this?
Obviously, it's a trip to Frankfurt, so you gotta give it your all. You gotta keep going there. Leave them out there. Let them finish. Man, this full duration, that's quite literally full, right? It really is. It's back to the second of full time. I've ever seen that. It's actually straight up 3 minutes. Jeez. What if they actually somehow won this game because of that? That would be so funny. Something unbelievable happens and they end up getting like the perfect time for Roshan despite all this time being available here for the Radiant. Oh, no Roshan. Guess I'll come back. Look at it, 1.5 minutes, and it's like perfectly in the middle. I actually can't get over this. There is like nothing there. Oh wait. That tick there. I think there's a line there. I think it's 259. Dream is dead. Alright. Sell. Yeah, he's selling items to get a BKB here. He sold his bottle. Tough life at the pawn shop, man. Selling off relics of the mid lane in order to have some chance of survivability through his ulti. Okay, look, actually managed to farm up a Shadow Blade. Are you serious? How? That was 1,000 gold. So, oh right, they just had that big fight. I do. Thanks to Desperation Smoke Time. Here's the nighttime vision. I mean, they have the Agnum Scepter, so the pieces are falling into place here. Oh, Wave attack, glimpse back. Not sure if that was just an attempt to bait a beekeeper or what.
Double damage!
Alright, is this it? Garage coming in. He's up in Adventure War with the Shadow Blade, Invent the Sex Storm, iG.Vitality, pop that BKB. How as well? QD, he's gonna make another big Thunder play here on top of Moo. He's gonna swap out. How actually trying to bring away QD, now back up to full AP. Chen almost going down here. Yeah, he'll clipped off in the back there. Again by How. Oh, trying to get the last first that far. Can't quite get the damage. He wants to run him down, but he's stuck inside the kinetic field. Now going. One illusion down. Try to find the real bad boy himself, though. He is out of here. Radiant side vision. You see they're having a harder time locking down this Night Stalker, and he can just avoid them completely. So they'll just go back and, well, guess what? Rashad's here. And now we have to go for more big plays. There's no blink daggers though, like no one can steal this. You just have to give it up.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Silence, not fall. Not bad from XXS. You know, there's really not much they can do. It's just trying to distract them, trying to delay it so that he might be able to fix things a little bit. This reflection slowing down too late. Back and still gonna be able to bring him back in. How wants to get another kill. He's gonna snag it up from him. Good steal, good steal. Put the Iron Shell in How so you steal his kills. 26 of the 27 kills. How is still managing to do it. He's making this case the MVP right now. And I don't know much choice to him at this current rate.
Radiant structures
I mean,
are fortified.
what else can you give when you're involved in 89% of the kills?
Where's my pension?
Gem here for your Vengeful Spirit.
Radiant's bottom
You know,
tower
they're no.
has
Wait,
been
is that just
denied.
his gem? Oh, they didn't buy a gem. They can't afford a gem. Don't be ridiculous. It's his own gem. I think maybe it was. I don't know if it actually shows the owner in stash. Can you stash some else item with the enemy team? I don't think I've ever tried that. All right, well, keep coming on it. Oh, they're gonna find come back in. Silence available here. Maybe trying to get onto. Oh no, too late. Bouncing. They don't have How here. Maybe could it actually happen. QD damage. Nice back wall though. Crimson Guard now coming here trying to take them all up. How he's running here as fast as he can. They're trying to get the final damage. Exorcist can't quite bring him down. He can't see a lot of damage here from that razor, or pardon me, from the Viper. They've only lost one on each side now. Big boys here. Slofton can't TP. Rom goes down. And Trees, QD, he's going to try and TP away. Boca. Now Babaika. And Razor again. Just another exit teleport. 2 heroes remaining. They're not getting in. They don't want me to go to bed. They say, no, it is not over yet. We understand how late it is getting. We understand it's currently 7:51 a.m. where you live on Atlantic Standard Time, which is somehow even more eastern than East Coast. Thanks a lot, China. That's your fault. No. Did I say Frankfurt?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Good, I said Frankfurt earlier in the broadcast. That's pretty good. This is actually the Shanghai Mages. They're gonna have another one, guys. Can you believe it? All right, well, that's through. It's gonna be the Shackle Cats on bouncing back and forth. Now he's just like, all right, let's go. These spells out of the way. I got ages to burn here, man. Wrong is like in the background salving himself trying to deal with these flat cannons. Terrorist is pushing up bottom. Can you believe after all this, they still haven't taken a rest? You know why? Patience and patience is virtue. That's what Hasbro told him, and well, he believed ever since that day. So, sitting here, hitting these buildings, throwing out the flat cannons, just doing his thing, his gyrocopter. They racks down, what have they achieved? Now, Hal running in. Oh, just kidding.
Dire's middle barracks is falling.
Here's the glimpse play, too late. Too speedy. Phase move too much. And again, patience from Newbee. This is what you need in a game like this.
Double damage.
Satanic next year. For the gyrocopter. Still needs his Reaper though. Whew. Just more firm, ongoing, playing it patient. And some more desperation plays are they going to be the answer here for Boboka's boys?
A gift from the goddess.
Let's take general stock. It's been a while since I've actually been through everyone. I think we've caught them all though. Yeah, nothing surprising. Obviously, just the Solar Crest pop up as well as the Shiva's Guard. Nothing too major on the Dar. QD, he's down to what? Is that just 9? Yeah, so just 9 seconds now. Too shabby. Alright, leave. Is there anything that's on 20 yet? Nice, don't wait for this classic Solar Crest build. Alright. This is it. This could be it. This is your final fight of the Chinese qualifiers of the Shanghai Major. I almost said pick for the game, but not this time. No, no, no. We're a changed man. We're just like Garrett. Hitting onto the towers. Cutie. He's going to use Metamorphosis. And they're just going to back. God, the discipline here from Newbee. If they don't see something they can capitalize on, they'll just chill. God, they might even wait for the next wave and just wait till Metamorphosis actually goes down. Alright, so they wait about a third of the way done. They can just go one more creep. Oh, perhaps they don't even care. High ground, BKB ready, Satanic Root. Swap out. And it doesn't actually break the tether here. So, there we go. Damage stolen Chuan. Sacrifice for stepping out. There's the gun. Oh, the vacuum! The wall, the color down. They're looking for all the wobble combo they must even get a charge through on the 4. I mean, come on. Yeah, who doesn't love these guys at this point? You gotta give it to them, right? You gotta give it to them. Just say it. Type the letters. Come on, give them to me. Give them to me. There they are. The GG comes out. Oh, that feels so good. And I gotta say,
Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's
that is a good-looking team. Newbee this year not playing those RPGs. And they definitely have a lot of courage. Braun coming under the team. You know, a lot of people doubting, a lot of people having questions, and they're gonna make it through. I'm in LGD. They're going to be making their ways. I gotta say, I think we should all take a moment and take a big old shout out, though, to CDEC Avenger as well as iG.Vitality, because it's pretty insane the two teams that no one was, I mean, I don't think one was really talking about. I guess CDEC, or pardon me, rather, iG.Vitality squad have been talked about a bit as the old DK team.